Hello comrades, Commissar Bro here today with another episode of The Rise of Djibouti. That's right, it's 2040, a lot of time has passed. I have raised the global tax modifier to 10% and kind of let it play itself. We were doing actually very good until I came in and raised up my budget sliders again. So raising those budget sliders, whew, it hurts. It hurts us very deeply, very, very deeply. But at least we're making a little bit of money. And also trying to catch up on our research, which is still absolutely ridiculously low. So again, our research is worthless at this current juncture in time. So, yeah, we are still not able to really go to war with anybody or do anything with anyone, really, without letting more time pass. Yeah, so we're basically just going to have to do that. Let time pass and hope our neighbors don't get stronger. What division of units on? Okay, well, there's a couple of units. Mostly helicopters. Do we really want many helicopters? And look, they're all like tier 1. Oh my god. This is horrible. All this stuff is so cringeworthy. Oh my goodness. AH-100 ETH by Ethiopia. And apparently Zimbabwe and Ethiopia are selling a lot of units. Look, there's Germany selling. Of course, Germany would have the most advanced military units on the market. You know what? Why not? Let's just buy a couple of these guys. We got a little bit of money. Not a lot of money. A little bit of money. Do stuff like that. Notice how low our taxes are. 28.8%. Yeah, that's right. Oh. We're losing money again. We're losing money. Well, you know, it was doing a really good job when I wasn't touching it. Now that I'm touching it again, my economy is breaking. Have I lost my touch? I feel like I've lost my touch. What happened to you, Commissar? I don't know. I thought I was doing things right, but apparently I'm not. I'm completely incorrect. At least the people are happy and not kicking me out of office. Because that would be totally bad, to be kicked out of office. That is the worst thing that could possibly happen to our nation. Absolutely, positively. Well, you know, since nothing else is really happening, I guess I'll basically just let some time pass. So finally, after 40, well, something like that, yeah, pretty much 40 some odd years, 30 some odd years, we finally reached tier 1 of our technology. That's right. Yes, and 2 years have passed since we last stopped, right? So, with that in mind, let's finally design our first unit. And what shall it be called, dear comrades? I have no idea, but it will be little T1. It's basically going to be a World War I era tank. It's not going to look like it, though. No. Actually, you know what? Let's make it look like a World War, like at least like a 1920s tank. Let's see. That's a mean little looking son of a bitch. How about let's do this. Let's do that and get a. What kind of cannons we got? How about that as a cannon? No. How about this? I like that better. Yeah. Look at that. Look at it. It looks like something out of Metal Slug. Beautiful, beautiful. We're gonna call that the Metal Slug 101. That is what it will be called, since it's the first of its kind. And it's only tier 1. That's right. So, boom. The Metal Slug is our very first tank. And I'm excited to put it on the battlefield. Let's build 500 of them. Can we afford that? Probably not. Let's probably build 100. That seems like a much safer number. Yes, build me 100 of the little blackguards and see how powerful that makes us. It'll be 120 days, roughly, to build all those. So, yeah, I guess it's just another, we're going to skip ahead a little bit to save some time. So, while we wait for things to happen, we might as well take a look at the rest of the world, which seems like it's completely gone to shit. Take the United States, for example. Once again, they're very heavily in debt, poor guys. Might have something to do with that massive army they have. Maybe let's take a look at the Chinese, who have literally dominated the sector. Like, look at their gross domestic product. It's 36 trillion. Their per capita is 18,000. What's their population? 2 billion. China has a population of 2 billion. What's the United States look like in comparison? 12 trillion. The United States population has roughly stayed the same for the past 30 years. Interesting. What about the other European countries? How do they look? Well, there's France. France is doing pretty good for itself. The population has stayed roughly the same. It looks like people are richer than they were before. Yeah, 44,000, not bad. France is doing good. The UK is not doing as well. Their population, again, has also stayed the same, roughly. I think it's increased a little bit. But their per capita is only 32,000. And Germany is, again, it looks like most people have pretty much stagnated or stayed the same. Yeah, even Russia hasn't really changed much in the past couple of decades. Almost, again, 30 decades, not much has changed. Now, one country that I think is much poorer than one would expect is India. That's right. India is not doing so well. If you look at India's development level as compared, to the rest of the world, you can see there it's very low. But not only that, I mean, their per capita is roughly on the same level as ours. Ours is 1,500 and theirs is 2,000, but they make up 1.3 billion people. So that's crazy. How's Japan doing? How you doing there, Japan? 33,000. No, Japan is doing amazing. Pretty good. I wouldn't say quite amazing. They could improve their army. That's something they could do. South Korea? It's doing alright. North Korea is doing abysmal. Holy crap. Oh my god. Look at that. $168. They're doing terrible. Terrible. Could be worse, I suppose. Australia's doing okay. Their population is pretty good, reflective of their economic health. That's always good. That's always good. Oh, and this is another interesting thing. Look at Chile. Yeah, excuse me, I didn't really explain that. But Mexico doesn't exist anymore. It's now just Chile. And Chile's doing great. I would dare say that Chile's probably one of the most successful South American countries. And Brazil is doing phenomenal as well. Look at their gross domestic product, their per capita. Just the amount of money they have laying around in the vaults. They're doing great. Too bad they don't like us more and they can't throw some of that sweet, sweet internet money at us. That sure would be nice. How's Cuba doing? Cuba's surviving. Surviving. Years of dictatorship and whatnot, not looking too well. Dominican Republic doing pretty well. How's Canada doing? How you doing there, Canada? Oh, Canada's doing phenomenally. Absolutely well. Good job, Canada. Look at that per capita. 51,000. Not bad at all. Alright, comrades, I've spent more years building up an army, and as you can see, I've built it to a considerable size. This is probably going to kill our economy, and also, I must admit, I had to cheat to get my army from here all the way over to here. That's right. I did what I had to do. Unfortunately, there are no ships I could have bought on the market to have fixed this particular situation, and I know it's totally cheap, but we're gonna roleplay it, and we're gonna say that we paid some merchants to bring our troops back home. Yes, totally. It was the United States was kind enough to lend us their boats so that we could move our entire army back to mainland Djibouti, or something like that. Yeah. So what are we going to do with this newfound glory? Well, my friends, we're going to go to Ethiopia. Like, why not? I know their economy is complete garbage, and it's probably a bad idea, but we got to do something, because otherwise nothing's going to happen. So this will probably be the death of us, but who cares? We're doing it for Djibouti! Go forth, my men, and multiply! Oh, people were not happy about that. Whoop! Well, looks like we got us quite a few enemies. Oh my. I'm not too concerned. Let's see what we're fighting. And look, we actually bought a Chinese bomber. Because that's how I roll. I buy Chinese bombers where needed. Alright, so we lost a couple of air troops. We've lost some ground troops. But we pretty much dominated the Ethiopians in that battle. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, it's still in our favor. The odds are still in our favor. We're doing good. Hold out, men! Fight like you've never fought before! Ethiopia is only the stepping stone for my overall... what's the word I'm looking for? Vision! Okay, good. It looks like we're beating the Ethiopians pretty deftly. As long as nobody else gets involved, especially like China or the United States or Russia, we should be fine. Yes, and we'll just sit here and whittle away all these other little men. Yes, my amusement parks will possibly be spread once more. I think the odds of that actually succeeding are pretty slim. This mod's a lot harder than base vanilla. Oh yeah, there's not a very good chance of that. Plus, the Ethiopians aren't throwing all their men into one battle like I was kinda hoping they would. You know, just like us slaughter everything they've got. Yes, yes, there's another slaughter. Shoot down those bombers, men! Yes, amazing. Downright amazing. Let's look at our military is actually still doing pretty good. Like, we haven't lost many units. Maybe some infantry. Some vehicles. Mostly our Air Force, but whatever. Air Forces suck anyway, as long as you got good air defenses to make up for it. There's more attack helicopters. Okay. Just gotta wait for things to happen. It's moving awfully slow. And you know what? Just occupy. Just occupy it all. It's just these, like, crawling pace with which we are conquering this country. Oh, so much for Blitzkrieg, right? There's definitely no Blitzkrieg going on here. That's alright. We're dominating our foes. That's all that matters. The enemy Ethiopians were not ready for a Djiboutian invasion. And I really feel like taking this country over is just going to hurt our economy. I really feel this way. I mean, it's not a big deal. We'll do what we need to do as best as we can. But, yeah, I mean, the way I look at it, if we don't do something now, Djibouti is just not, you know, nothing's gonna happen. Because the way this mod plays, it's like if you want to improve your economy any significant margin whatsoever, you pretty much have to go to war and take it from somebody else. Unless you're already one of the major powers, in which case, you know, you've got a bit of an advantage. So, yeah, we're basically just going to do the exact same thing we did before. We're just going to conquer people and hope it turns out well for us. Hopefully. At least we're doing good against the Ethiopian army. Thankfully, it's not anyone stronger. I don't know, the Ethiopian army's not bad, you know, like in the overall scheme of things. Are they just buying more troops? I feel like they're just buying more troops. Every time I kind of come in and wipe out a major force or something, and we just walk right past them. Yeah, we did. Walk backwards. Engage. I'm trying not to attack. Oh, goodness. These are enemy allies. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. We must hold, men, against this evil that marshals before our Djiboutian forces. Uh-oh. We're taking casualties. They've got too many men. Fire faster. Fire faster. Uh-oh. We might lose this. This might be the end. The end before it began. That's not good. Oh, I'm watching my numbers fall. Jesus, they have so many infantry. Keep firing, men. Keep firing. Oh my goodness. So many infantry. We've almost got them all, though. But those tanks are going to be the death of us. Hold. Oh, we did it. We succeeded. And what could only be described as the greatest battle of our time. Whew. That was painful, to say the least. Painful is literally just... What?! Oh my goodness! This might end before it began. Yeah, because this is the Djiboutian army getting wiped out right now. So, well then. Fizzled out in the Battle of Sidalmo. That's depressing. Very depressing. Wow, what the hell, Tanzania and Zimbabwe? Are we for real right now? Tanzania and Zimbabwe. Like, where Zimbabwe's down here, right? Yeah, here it is, right here. Really? What the hell did they have that was so powerful aside from massive infantry armies? So the Djiboutian military has been wiped out. That's not good. I guess that means we'll just have to wait more. The how much of this land do we actually own? Let's look. So we pretty much conquered most of Ethiopia. We can try to annex it. Why not? Fuck it. Let's piss off the rest of the world. Come at me, bro! Do something if you dare. Oh man, they're doing something. You weren't supposed to dare, you fools! Damn. Now I feel like I should have started out this particular playthrough in a different light. Maybe instead we should have focused on getting economic aid from China rather than trying to do it on our own. It is what it is, I suppose. Maybe we can get peace. Where are we, Djibouti? Yeah, let's definitely get peace. Before they murder... Oh, yep, Eritrea has gone to war with us. So, sweet death beckons us. It comes to take us alive and munch on us like delicious Djibouti paste. I really don't have much else to say about that. Looks like it's over and we're even out of money. So, good stuff. Good stuff. This has been Commissar Bro, and I'll see you next time.